Keeping your spine straight, shoulders relaxed. Rub your hands together a few times. And then bring your hands into a prayer pose in front of your chest. And close your eyes. And start breathing long and deep, watching your breath. Going in with the inhale. And then going out with the exhale. Just feeling that breath, what it does in your body, how it feels. Just connecting with your body, the sensations of your body inside you through the breath. And we will open the session with our usual mantra. You can chant with me if you want. If not, just keep breathing and focusing inward. Om Namo Te Namo Om Namo Te Namo Om Namo Gurudev. And we all take a deep breath and hold the breath in just for a few moments. Nice. Okay. So today I brought you a set of exercises related to freedom, but not the freedom that we would think politically, even though maybe it's related, but the freedom we feel or might not inside of how we are free with being not being detached, being not dependent, being hooked or not on expectations, beliefs, programs, how far we can go with what our soul might say we are and we do and could do, and how far we limit ourselves by our choices. Could be directed by fear or any other emotions, and how much we are conscious of that. So on an energetic level, we are going to work on the kidney, which is the seat of fear in the body, among other places. And we'll work on the heart. So the idea is that wherever there is a blockage energetically in the body, which comes out as emotional or energetic or physical symptoms, there is a way to work on that energetically, physically, with therapy, mentally, in many ways. And this set offers one option, let's say. So it is physical. If at any moment you feel you need to relax, do that and find your way of relaxing. That's a choice also you can make in life. And watch yourself. if you struggle through that of no, I can't put down my arms because then people will see me and oh my God. If you choose for yourself or you choose for what others do in this room, or and that could be a very small exercise, a small demonstration of how you might function in life as well. Certain things. Okay, enough of my talking. So the first exercise will be that we'll stay sitting in easy pose, and we will have a movement where we will inhale and push out the two arms in a way that we will push the hands. So put the hands in like a 90 degrees or as far as it goes, but try to aim for a tight 90 degrees. So you might feel, I do feel a tension here. So you do aim for that posture where you could touch the tension. So this will be inhale, and it will be a long deep breath. So you go in your own rhythm as usual. So we will inhale, opening up, and really feel you're opening up your chest with it. And then exhale, we'll bring it back and touch the bottoms of the two palms, and forming like a lotus, like a flower at the level of your chest, your heart. Okay, so it will be inhale going out, and exhale bringing it back in. Okay, and we will do it for a while, and I'll give you a music to it if my thingy still works. And for the online people, it might be that your experience of the music is not the same as us, and I apologize for that. I did not find a way yet to figure that. But in any case, if you don't hear the music, you just keep going with your breath, closing your eyes, enjoying the movement of in and out. Let go. So inhale, opening, and exhale, going back in your own rhythm. You don't have to follow me, especially that I will be sometimes doing other things. And every tear that is just your soul. Each begins with an you don't need a search, just breathe. It begins with an you you just learn to waves will come and go. You got it. Let go of you. Embrace the beauty of this. There's power in peace, strength, redefined. Peace begins within your heart. It's been from the very start. Only the future just breathes. Begins within your soul. Keep going, and if you feel like it, you can go more dynamic. Dynamic means that you also speed up your breath. And we will inhale together. Hold your arms out, hold the breath in. And just hold it just for a few moments. Hold your hands, feel the tension. And exhale. For the next exercise, we'll bring the two pinkies, so the little fingers, we hook them together. And then we will hold them at the level of the chest. The other three fingers can be folded in, and then the thumbs are pointing upward. And then you apply a little pressure, so the two pinky fingers go together in a hook, and the thumbs up, and then you will apply a constant pressure, pulling them away from each other. Doesn't have to be severe, but feel the pressure constantly. And then you will hold, so when you feel the pressure, you also feel the pressure in your shoulders and shoulder blade as you are pulling them away. We'll keep that posture, constantly pulling. And then you will do a breath of fire here. So with the pumping, constantly pulling, and in your own rhythm. Let's go. And you can close your eyes. And by time you can go back to your pinkies if you're still pulling on them. And make sure you're relaxing your shoulders so you're not pulling it up toward your ears. Your muscles in your back really working. Keep going, keep going. And we will inhale, keep pulling the pinkies. Inhale and hold the breath in. Pull, 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 pull. Keep a bit more air in. And exhale. Okay, for the next, we will bring our left hand first. We'll put it on the back of the head of the back, with the palm facing away from our body, like this. And then with the right hand, we'll bring it forward, parallel to the floor, with the palm facing forward. So as much as you can, try to pull back your hands. And the position will be this, and we'll just hold this. And the breath with it will be that basically we do a breath of fire, but instead of going through the nose, we'll form a like an O shape with our mouth. Okay, and it's very important that you keep all the muscles in your face in that shape. So don't try to relax and only do your mouth. So it's really the lips. So it's really your whole cheeks and everything. You should feel the muscle working there. Okay. So you try to make a little hole, and then we'll do the breath of fire, still pumping powerfully in your belly, but the air comes out through the mouth. It doesn't need to be fast, it just needs to be consistent as in your own rhythm. And then we will immediately, when I tell you, we will immediately turn to the other side. So we'll change the hands and we keep going. Okay, let's go. So make sure that your spine is straight and your hands, your arm is straight going forward, parallel to the floor. Is the moment, change the arms and continue with the breath. Inhale deep, hold the position as it is and hold the breath in. Straighten the arms, stretch back the hands as much as it comes. Take it out if you need to. Okay, so for the next one, we'll be doing a so-called body drop. So if you can do full lotus pose, go for it. If you are only in easy pose, go for that. The idea or the exercise will be that you will put your fist down, or if your hands are easier, you can choose that as well. The fist, I think, provides a little bit more height. So you will push your body away and try to lift up your buttocks as much as you can without going too much, bending your body. So you're really just using your shoulders, and then let it go. So drop your body down. It doesn't need to be a huge distance from the ground. You will still feel a drop. And if you really don't feel it because of the arms, you can take some props from the, or put a books or anything underneath, and then you can do it from there. So you will have a bigger drop. Even a small drop is fine. So we'll inhale and push away from the floor, and then let go. And then with that, it's like a release. So you can exhale as it comes. When you drop, it will go. You can exhale through your mouth if it's a better release. So feel that, allow your body to have a release. Allow your body to drop whatever is not needed out through the breath. Okay, so we'll inhale, push away. A few more times. And for the last one, inhale, push up, hold it there, and hold your breath. And exhale, let it drop. Okay, very good. Take your body out if you need to, or do any movement, whatever you need. And for the next one, we bring our thumbs up from our hands. The other four fingers are closed. And we'll bring our arms ahead, stretched out ahead in front of us, parallel to the ground. And basically we will hold it here. And we will inhale and lean back, just with our upper body, without moving the arm anywhere. I mean, obviously it will come with us. So inhale, lean back as far as you can go. And exhale, lean forward as far as you can go. In your own rhythm. Long, deep breath. Really feel create like a flow. We are moving, flowing from one direction of movement into the other direction of the movement. And of course, in the meantime, you use the muscles needs in order to hold you. So the abdominals, your back, your legs, the arms and shoulders, of course. And keep your arms parallel. And you can close your eyes. Inhale when you go back. Exhale when you go forward. It can be as slow as you want it. And being slower doesn't necessarily mean it's easier. Yes. But it doesn't need to be easy. It just needs to be you. And after a while, you might feel some tension in your shoulders, your arms. Make sure you're stretching your thumbs up. Don't get relaxed. And wherever is your next inhale, lean backward slightly. Inhale deep and hold the breath in and hold that leaning back posture. And just squeeze everything you need to squeeze in order to hold this posture. Very good. Shake it out, whatever you need to, if you need to. Okay. Okay, let's go down the floor. And you will bend the knees, bring them close to your butt. And your hands can rest next to your body. And we'll inhale and very slowly lift up your hips as far as you can go. So push them as far as you can go up. And exhale gently. And with the breath moving, you will bring them down. With every inhale, you go up. It's long, deep inhale. And with every exhale, you will slowly put it down. So be slow at the beginning, and then at a certain point when I will tell you, we will go more dynamic with the breath and the move. But for now, we can start with slow. Long, deep breath. And as I talked about fear, so and the exercises also target the kidneys as the seat for fears. So this exercise, when you push really high the hips, as high as you can really do at this moment, you can really feel that it's not just your butt which gets worked, but you can also feel it in your lower back. That's where it goes to work on the kidney area. That's why it's very important that you push it up really as high as you can reach, without, of course, injuring yourself. And going with the breath. So use the muscles in the lower back as well, not just the butt and the legs to lift this up. So basically with this exercise, with the help of the breath and with the help of the contraction and the release of the muscle, we are working on the area of the kidney. Through that, we are working on the energy of the fear, which we always think of, or most of the time think of as like a negative thing. So it can be very useful as well in life. It does have its function. We just need to learn to understand what is a fear sign in our body that is reasonable, and it aligns with what we want and who we want to be, and let go the rest, which might give too much of a sign or alerts, and maybe limits us a bit too much from what we need to do in life, or we want to do in life. That's where free will comes in. Talking about freedom, we do have free will in life. We can choose lots of things for ourselves in our lives, and it's upon us what we do with that free will, how we do our choices, what guidance we follow, what voice we follow. We follow external voices, we follow internal voices. Of course, there are circumstances there are no choice, or not a big choice. What voice do we follow? Also in the level of our inner world, how we are with ourselves, how we manage our emotions, how we manage our fears. How do we create our fears? What do we listen to when we decide this is something to be afraid of? Or when we decide just we will be fearless? What is the emotion behind, the motivation behind? And we will inhale deep, push the hips up and hold the hips there. Hold, squeeze, really feel the squeeze of your lower back as well. And hold the breath. Sip a bit more air in without exhaling. Hold. And exhale. Slowly, gently put your body down. You can straighten your legs, make any movement or anything you need. For a few moments, you can stay here in Shavasana. We are not yet done, but you can have a little relaxation. Or if you want to give a little massage to your back, you can also hug your knees in. And either you swing gently side to side, or you swing forth and back, so along your spine. Just to give a little massage. Just a few times. Mm. And then when you're done, then we will eventually turn over and come on our hands and knees. And we will do a cat-cow in a little bit modified version, in a way that we will, when we inhale, we will not only push the navel point down toward the floor and curve the spine and face upward, but we also straighten the leg. So it will create an extra tension on the lower back and the middle part of the back. So it will be inhale, straightening the leg and lifting up as high as you can. And exhale, doing the opposite. So bending the knee, bringing the knee closer to your forehead or your nose, while you're also curving the spine. You will be inhale, leg straight up. Exhale, curve the spine. It doesn't matter which leg you start because we will switch to different. So in your own rhythm, following your breath, long deep breath. Again, go with the breath, create a flow of the movement, moving from one direction into the other. Then you can close your eyes if you feel like it, bringing your attention or keeping your attention inward. Really feeling your body, observing your body. Doesn't need to mean anything. You don't have to find big stories about why it feels like that in the body. Just notice, how is my body in this posture, in this movement today? And if there is any thought, reaction, emotion, just notice. Don't send it away. Just acknowledge, I can see that. And that too. And that too. If your mind is telling you this is too difficult, I don't want to do it, I want to rest, I want to just let that emotion, let that thought be there, and then dig deeper. If there is a peaceful layer underneath that is holding that thought, that is bigger than that thought, and connect to that. That's how it is when I say that your thoughts, emotions are like the clouds on the sky, but it's the blue sky you need to connect to. The others you need to observe and let them be there. You don't have to remove any clouds from the sky. All of them have the right to be there. And they are part of the ecosystem. They have their function. You need clouds. So in your own rhythm, 2 more. In and out. And when you're done with that, you can switch to the other side. Put down the leg you were straightening and start straightening the other one. The exact same thing. Inhale, leg up. Exhale, when you bend and bend forward. And really feel those muscles in your lower back when you straighten the body, the leg. And we will inhale, straighten the leg, hold the breath in and hold that leg up. Really feel the squeeze. Squeeze in your lower back. Your leg and your lower back and your back. And exhale. Slowly, gently let it down. So you can come to child pose from here. Stretch your back or any other posture that feels good for you. So relax for a few breaths. Just let your body, let your muscles to relax as much as you can in that posture. Okay, and we have one more exercise to go. And for that, we'll stay on our knees, heels. And the starting posture will be this. So we will sit on our heels and the elbows are close to the knees. Doesn't need to touch, but you will, after I show you the movement, you can find a way where exactly you place your lower arm. And the palms are together with this, the thumbs pointing up, and the palms just basically are on the ground. And so the posture, the movement will be that we will inhale and lift up our butts and move forwards, not putting a lot of pressure. Like you see, the weight is basically on my legs. I'm not putting a lot of pressure on my elbows. I could lift it up. And exhale, I will bring it back. So my way of balancing myself is that I put my elbows very close to the knee. You can see it waist upward. So we'll inhale, go forward, exhale, go back. What is very important is that you keep your spine as straight as possible. And when you do that, you will feel the muscles along the spine, really trying to keep. So it shouldn't be an exercise where you go like a cat, curving the spine, but really trying to keep the spine as straight as possible, and then going back. And also you will feel it basically along the whole spine. You will feel it also on the top of your, close to your neck, close to your shoulders, the tension. Okay, so let's go. So we'll inhale and go forward. And exhale and sitting back on your feet. Doesn't need to go very far. So it can be a very, very small movement. most important is that you go as far as you can still keep your spine straight. When you feel that your spine starts curving, then you don't go there. You stop there and you keep going back. And that will be your limit. So inhale going forward and exhale going back. And constantly keeping the pressure, the tension on the muscles along your spine. Two more times. Really stretch, tensing the muscles. And with your next in-breath, inhale, go forward, hold the breath in. And hold the posture there. Straight spine, squeeze the muscles. And let go. You can shake out if you need to, or do any kind of stretching that you need. Okay. So this was the last exercise, but we are not going to relax just yet. We have a short meditation to go. And for that, I will check. So, find a posture, sitting up, with your shoulders relaxed and your spine straight. And the meditation will be very simple, the hand posture. So we'll take the left hand first. We will, with the fingers closed, except for the thumbs. We will put on the, when we come close. So we'll take the left hand first, and we'll put the right hand on it, and then the left thumb holding in, and the right thumb over. Okay, so it's left, right, left, right. And this we'll put on the level of our heart, on the chest. Okay, and all you have to do is a long deep breath, closing your eyes and imagining that you have a light in the middle of the heart. You call it soul, spirit, God, energy, whatever works for you. And imagine that in whatever shape and form and color and whatever it comes and size. And then with every inhale, you will imagine that spot, call it that light, will like expand. And then with every exhale, it will just spread around the light in wherever it expanded. And then you go and inhale again and feel it expand. So it will be like a pumping in and out, an expansion and a release, expansion and a release. And all you have to do is just to follow this in your own body. So it will be your inner journey, however you imagine it. And just let's spread that goodness, that eternal love, whatever you want to call it, in you. around your body, outside of your body, around you, in the world, how far you want to go. You can expand it really, how far you want to go. Start a music. Segura de Siria, se va. Deep breath in, hold the posture. Deep breath, you can really expand that space inside you. Hold that breath. And just take a photograph with your senses. This picture of that light or shape or color or whatever you imagine that space be. Who you are, who you could be. Take a taste sample of it, of how it feels facing you. When you want, you can find your way back in there. Exhale. And when you're ready, you can find your way, lay down for relaxation. Cover yourself if you need to, or put any clothes that you need. And once you find the posture, and take a breath or two consciously. And with every exhale, you can send little messengers around your body. You can relax. Let your body to drop on the ground. Bring your attention to your heart, where we were working on this space, source of light. And if you still feel it in your body, that energy of that space, the expansion and the release, imagine that you are spreading that light on your whole body, creating like a bubble around your body, encasing your body in a bubble filled with that light. Feeling it inside you, around you. Feeling that energy touching your skin as if it's touching your skin. Feeling it in your heart. Feeling it in your belly. Throat area. Head. Side your head and around. Your arms. And your legs. Your whole body from toes to the top of your head are encased in this bubble, being held in it, being nurtured, being charged, recharged, energized, but at the same time also helping to relax. Light, this energy has all in it, all potentials. Let that all potential be surrounded, be your body surrounded. And that's your life energy, has all in it. Just feel it for a little longer, and in a few moments I will pull you back. And gently you can take a deep breath in. And wiggle your toes and fingers. You can also choose to stay in relaxation so you don't have to get up. You have time. Start gently moving your feet and your hands. Bring your arms above the head on the ground. Stretch your whole body from toes to fingers. You want to bend the knees. Bring them toward your chest. And eventually land on one side. And push yourself up into a seated posture. You can keep your eyes closed if you want for a few more moments. And I will chant 3 times Sat Nam to close the class. Sa Sa Sa. And then before you open your eyes, you can rub your hands together and shape like little cups and put the cups over your eyes and gently open the eyes in there so you let the light gently in. And I wish you a very nice rest of the day and week and see you next week.